Location, Dillon Beach. Time, way too early. Mission, locate and paint snails.
We're looking for the dog whelk and the unicorn snail, right? Hello, my name is Jacqueline Rajersion, and I am a student here at Bodega Marine Laboratory taking a research class.
And I'm Maya Schulz. My research partner and I are studying the lives of two very cute snails who both like to eat barnacles by drilling holes into them and sucking out their guts.
Our first species is the striped dog whelk, which is a northern species. The angular unicorn snail, on the other hand, is a southern species whose range is currently expanding north. And Bodega Marine Reserve just so happens to be the place where these two species collide.
We noticed while looking at rocks on the beach that the unicorns like to hang out close to the ground, while the dog whelks like to hang out sort of on the top of the rocks. But we didn't know if this was because they just liked it in those places or if they were competing with each other. So we decided to run 2 experiments in order to test out these different options.
For our first experiment, we went to Dillon Beach, which has a field of boulders where we know the snails are known to hang out. And then once we found them, we took some snail polish and painted these snails in order to track their distribution over the course of several days.
For our second experiment, we brought some snails back to the lab. We gave them rocks covered in their favorite food, which is acorn barnacles, and then we watched them to see how they shared the food. You may be noticing that our research involves a lot of watching and waiting, and that's actually one of my favorite parts of research because I love taking my time and looking at things. People tend to think that science and the arts don't overlap much, but I think they're both fueled by creative observation. Just like a musician has to be a really great listener in order to play their pieces well, a scientist also has to listen deeply to the world and observe everything in order to ask the most interesting questions. And that's a skill that I would really like to develop going forward.
While doing science, there are a lot of obstacles I've run into. But from a personal standpoint, I've observed that marine biology and academia in general tend to be pretty inaccessible options for careers due to a lack of systematic support. Therefore, programs like the class we're taking help me find opportunities to build my skills. Being at BML also allows me to meet mentors, find collaborators, and make some really awesome friendships with peers who are going through the same thing as I am. I think the wisest nugget of knowledge I've learned is that having a support network and having people standing in your corner and having a community are essential to being a scientist.